Hey, welcome back. Bourbon Bounty here. Are you ready for the Saturday night blinds? I hope so, because that's what this is going to be. So go ahead and hit the like and subscribe right now, and we'll get right to it. All right, folks, today we have the blind blends. These are the three blends that, well, I have other blends, but these are some of my favorites. Now, I will say the Barrell bourbon is a good blend, but for the price, I don't like it, right? I don't like paying $80 to over $100 for a blended bourbon. But with that said, it's still a good bourbon. And I'm going to try these blind. I poured them into these glasses, and my wife put the ABC on them in random order and put her initials on the envelope and sealed it. So I have no idea which one's which. Now, good thing about this blind, these are all very similar in color. I tried to pour them evenly into the glasses, so I can't tell which is which from that. And I'm not really going to try to dissect the color on them. I'm really not even going to try to pick out which one's which. What I'm going to do is take a few notes on A, B, and C, and we'll see which one's my favorite for real, regardless of the price. All right, so I'm going to start with A. Now, these have been setting out just a little bit, getting some air, not too long. But yeah, they have been out just a little. All right, good caramel fruity nose. Okay, well, I'm going to nose them all first. That was A. Let me turn this around so you can see the A. I can actually read it through the label too. Get a little air in this one. Okay, this is a different nose, a little bit different. A little spicier nose to that one, as opposed to the creamy fruity. Now, let me do this one. This is C. C. Me sniff this bourbon. Okay, all right. And even different. You know, I've never compared these things side by side. Oh, that's a much different nose. These are very distinctly different noses to them. These are more similar. This one stands apart. Yeah, this one is more, it's like it's a blend of wheated bourbons, or it's the like the what am I trying to think of? W.L. Weller, you know, I call it the State Fair bourbon, candy apple, caramel apple type thing. Yeah, so this one is more like a wheater. This one has a little more, probably a little rye spice to at least one of the bourbons. And this one also has that. But it is softer than B. I'm also not even going to worry about the alcohol. I'm not even going to read the bottles. I'm just going like a bar fight almost, but I have no idea which ones these are. So let me try A. A is amazing. I can tell you that. Now, I don't like to give notes off that first sip, so let me go ahead and take another one. Oh, shoot me again. That was good. Okay. A stood up to its nose. Wheat heavy, I'm going to say. All right. And shoot, on a scale of 100, I would give that a 92 at least for right now. I may vary that just a little bit. Let me try B. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm not trying to dissect I'm going to pour them on top of each other. Oh wow, that's pleasant too. B. Yeah, it has a little more probably rye in it. I'll just say more rye. It's not rye heavy, for sure. More rye than A. And if I had to give it a rating, looking at, well, all of these are pretty light in color. Looking at the legs on these things, I can tell how well they're coating. This one has better legs. It coated like immediately. I would be in the 90s on this one too. Right now I'm going to go a 93 on that one. And then we'll see what C does for us. All right. This one's much softer on the nose. Oh, that's balanced. That is balanced. Now, I love all three of these blends, like I said. Oh, sweeter. I have to hit that again. More caramel. But has wood notes. That was the first one that I really drew out those wood notes with it. Oh yeah, there's an apricot in there. Raisin, apricot. I'm getting far more notes out of C, right? This is kind of few noted, not like a base bourbon, but let me try it again. Now I'm pouring it on top of these. As far as finish goes, they all had a decent finish. None of them are extremely long. I think maybe B, finish on it's probably a little longer. If I had to, the colors are all about the same. Color won't matter. They're going to rate the same. But I think finish goes to B, right? So this one has a slightly longer finish. The notes goes to C. And if you really like wheaters, you're going to love A, whatever A is. Now, what do I think these are? I have no freaking clue. I can't remember. If I had to take a guess, and I'm not even guessing, I think I would say B is probably Old Elk. C, maybe Barrell, if it's worth the money. And A is probably Breckenridge. I don't know. Let's see. I was really just going by, oh, did I give that last one a rating? No, I'm just going to go 94. So, in other words, my favorite were C, B, A. You know, we'll just do it that way. And then we'll enjoy a little more of this once I find out what they are. All right. I forget what I even said. Did I say B was Old Elk? Oh, C. Barrel's not worth the price. Okay, so this is Barrell. Barrell is few noted, tastes like a blend of W.L. Weller and some other wheated bourbons. Okay, that's exactly what this tastes like. I mean, it's got a little kick here and there. This one was really good for the finish. And those rye hints in there, a little bit of rye spice. Oh, that's a good bourbon. They're all fantastic. C, on the other hand, it's a little sweeter than the other two, a little more caramel, but man, it has some different wood notes, fruit notes, and even a nuttiness to it. But I gave them all in the 90s. So, yeah, there we have it. And I was just taking a wild guess. Old Elk, I got right. These two I had swapped. And the only reason I said this was Barrell is because it was my favorite. And I was kind of hoping it was worth the money. But as far as I'm concerned, you want to try a good blend, don't waste your money on Barrell. Get Breckenridge or Old Elk, either one. I think if you want a little more rye, a little more bite to it, get some Old Elk. If you want it sweeter with multi-notes, get Breckenridge. If you want to spend money on Barrell and say, hey, look what I have on my shelf, go for it. I mean, it's up to you. I don't judge. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As always, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell down there for notifications. Share me out, and I promise I'll keep bringing you these videos.